Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we worked on the two branching sets of the main storyline. One where we went and we helped Tataru out, where she was trying to become an Arcanist. It didn't quite work out that well, but she found an alternative. And then we went and did the escort mission with the Scholar, where he was taking the etheric readings throughout different parts of the realm to try to see how the primal summonings were affecting the currents of aether in the area. And we eventually ended up discovering the murdered body of Wilrid, one of the Crystal Braves. After that, when we came back to the Rising Stones, we ended up getting interrupted by Riol, who informed us that he had discovered evidence of what appeared to be bribery payments as part of the various donations coming into the Crystal Braves, and that some of them may be corrupted in some way, perhaps by the Syndicate itself in Ul'dah. So, with that, we then headed over to Ul'dah to participate in the celebratory banquet over the defense of Ishgard. But we got kind of pulled aside because we got a message from Alianne that she had something to speak with us about, but she never showed up at the rendezvous point. The only thing there was a empty vial that we picked up. Not sure what that's about yet. And then we came back and were informed by the Sultana's handmaiden that the Sultana wants a private audience. So that is what we're going to be heading to eventually. And as you can see, I decided to go ahead and change the armor back to the Wootz armor set because I kind of wanted to look a little bit different. And I went ahead and glamored over the axe again. This is the axe that comes out of the hard mode Garuda fight. So, we got to that point, and it's at this point where there is going to be a long series of cutscenes that are basically, one right after another. There's kind of, if you skip past them, you're going to miss big chunks of the story. So I kind of wanted to dedicate that to its own episode. And I had originally intended that at this point we would kind of break off for a bit, take care of some side stuff before returning back to the main story. But I kind of thought about it a bit and I changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and we're going to push forward with the main storyline and all this kind of side stuff, all the optional dungeons and optional raids and other things that you can do. We're going to do some other time. Perhaps even waiting all the way until we get to a point where there's no more, primary story to work on. Then we'll cycle back and work on all those other things. Not really sure. We'll see how it goes, but I just want to kind of keep on going with the main story for now, because all that stuff's optional. We don't necessarily have to do it. There's no real reason to, other than just to do it because. So, we're going to just keep on going. There is going to be one thing, though, we are going to do first, before we proceed on, because I do want to unlock Samurai before we proceed any further, because I want to play as Samurai through Heavensward, and we're getting pretty close. So, I want to go ahead and get that taken care of. And you do start Samurai at level 50, so it lines up pretty well. So this is the character you speak with to begin the Samurai flag quest. This Ul'dah citizen. He has the quest, The Way of the Samurai. So, that is what we're going to go do. An Ul'dah citizen is ripe to burst with excitement and seeks a hapless passerby upon whom to unburden himself. This quest will unlock the samurai job. Yep, there we go. Thal's balls. Just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much. Just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even the main card either, but light entertainment. A far eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challengers. But who should answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either mummery or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and inform? When the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, is when he had the challenger on the back foot, for instead of finishing job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle, well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over, and it was, but not for the old man. For the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent was crumpled on the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence. Then the stands erupted in riotous cheering. Gods, just recounting it gives me the chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible I never heard of these Far Eastern warriors? These samurai? Wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking? And you want to face this old man? Well, that silver-tongued showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this, lest someone else be the fool. Oh yeah, we're gonna go do it. Alright, so we need to speak with the silver-tongued showmaster. And he's gonna be in the other zone, so go ahead and head on over there. Yeah, we're gonna head through here. Is it? No. Nope, it's not. Let's head on over. Okay, it's gonna be through the gladiators. Alright, I just took a wrong turn somewhere. That's gonna be this way. There it is. Alright, and there is the silver-tongued showmaster. Come one, come all, and marvel at the mystery of the Far East. A swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi. Whose blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you. Old though he may be, he's already made short work of one of Ulda's meanest gladiators, and now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. Okay. Oh, see, that's the main quest. No. We're going to head this way. Gladiators Guild. Okay, yeah, it was the Pugilists Guild I was in before. No. Gladiators Guild. There he is. Far Eastern Elder. This aura. Unusual, yet undoubtedly formidable. Dare I hope a worthy challenger has come? Well met, friend. I am Musasai, a samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East, yet know that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katana they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not in sooth. Alright, so we get the Soul of the Samurai, the Mithrite Uchikatana, and the Nameless Armor Coffer. Complete. And that unlocks Samurai. Well, That's not the only thing we're going to do. Alright, so what we're going to go do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to switch up to Samurai. And let's go ahead and make... Oh, we need to... I missed a step. We need to use the armor coffer so we actually have something to wear. There we go. Recommended gear. Equip it all. Right now we just have fending. So we have the tanking accessories. So there's really not much else we can do. There we go. I have to get myself a belt. Alright. Alright, so there we are. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to have to go ahead and reorganize my bars here because I need to get everything where they're supposed to be. So I'll do that here in a minute. I'll pause the recording and I'll be back. Alright, so there we go. I got my action bar all set up the way I want it. So playing as samurai, it's all about performing your various skill chains. And then there is this sen gauge, and these various symbols will light up as you complete the different skill chains. And then you have this skill Yajutsu there, which depending on how many of these you have lit up, will do different things. So if you have one, it does Hikenbana, which is a single target dot damage over time. If you have two of them lit up, it does Tenkagoken, which is a frontal conal AoE. And then if you have all three of them lit, it does Midare Setsugeka, which does a massive single target damaging attack. So these chains are, you start with Hakaze there, and then the first you go to Jinpu, and then Gecko. And then the second chain is going to be Hakaze, Shifu, and then Kasha. And then the third one is Hakaze and Yukikaze. You also have two AoE chains. One is Fuga to Mangetsu, and then you have another one which is Fuga to Oka. So those are the way the chains work. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight him, and let's see if we can beat him. Musosai regards you with a piercing gaze. Alright. Ah yes, in your gaze I see the stirrings of a newborn samurai. 'Tis plain the stone has already bequeathed some of its memories unto you. Yet having the memories is one thing, mastering them quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We begin as soon as you are ready. Alright, you have learned all samurai actions and traits level 50. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the actions and traits window. I'm pretty familiar with how to play samurai already. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. You are ready then? Good, good. Let us take to the arena. Proceed. I mean, I could just go off and do whatever I want at this point, but we're going to go ahead and run through the first quest. Gather ye around and bear witness, for another brave challenger has appeared. Next to face Musosai, Sword Master of the Far East, we have an itinerant adventurer. Hold it right there. No one gets to take down that old bastard except me. Berold, the last standing, Scourge of the Sands. You made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not the pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. What's this? Bone-headed Berold, who was so roundly trounced but moments ago, has invaded the Blood Sands. Berold. For those who came in late, he's a disgraced gladiator who was cast out of the Colosseum for, and I paraphrase, being an all-around odious brute. The rules were plain and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. Shut your mouth and fight me again. Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of this land are as naked blades. I'll get you next time. Yeah, get out of here. And with that distraction out of the way, we may continue where we left off. Alright, it begins. How will this challenger fare against the enigmatic elder? Alright. Oh, I have the wrong settings. There we go. Alright, there's the first series. Second. Let me dot you up. So in harbors the techniques of the samurai, you must draw them forth. Well, I'm working on it. And each one of these chains gives me buffs and debuffs the opponent. So it's about maintaining your buffs and maintaining those debuffs on the opponent while you build your symbols and then unleash them. Alright, how's the dot looking? 13 seconds left. Build up another 3 set, and then we'll hit him again with a... dot. I can do this, make you she sweet, which means I don't need to do the series. Oh, he conceded. And the challenger wins. To draw forth such strength from the stone in so short a time, you are no ordinary woman. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Hingan treasures, training in the way of the samurai. What is the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you will train under my watchful eye and learn even the most puissant of my techniques. Why, you lying bastard! All that fighting and there wasn't even any coin in it? What's this? Boneheaded Barreld is back, and this time he's brought friends? This man doesn't know when to give up. You got a problem? Come down here and say it. At no point was it said that a treasure is an object, let alone coin. Besides, winning it was well beyond you. Shut the hells up. This time I'll show you my true strength. Your strength lies in numbers, 'twould seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, then so be it. But know that this time 'tis not I who will deal it, but my pupil. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. Very well. Whoever she is, take care of her too. Alright. If you guys want to play, let's play. One down. Two down. And this guy's gonna be down in a sec. Alright. Bloody hopeless, a lot of you. I say your puny story fares against an axe or two. Oh. Fine. Oh, wrong button. Switch to our AoE abilities. Alright. Big Boff, you want something done right? Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, it looks like he's got some health on him. This. I'll get hit by that, and we'll hit the second wind. There's an ability you get as a DPS roll. Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, Bloodbath, which increases my damage significantly, but though I will take more damage in return. At this point, it shouldn't matter. Saw this. I'm gonna make you hurt, old man, if it's the last thing I do. You are done? Then allow me. I'm not even withdrawing my blade. Okay. Winner's a challenger. What fearsome fighters, these samurai. Okay, yep. Alright. So speak with him. Forgive me, I know it was wrong to force that fight upon you, and yet I find I do not regret having done so. For it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search in my native land for a pupil, but I found none fit to be a vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking, the zeal with which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was that I set forth for a new land, this Eorzea. I placed myself in the midst of your most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find her I did, in you. I realize how all this may appear. To you I could be but a strange old fool spouting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all earnesty when I say there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge, and so I ask you, will you consent to being my pupil? Yes, we will. Words cannot well express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Now then, I would know your name. By what are you called? Ayame. It's a fine name. Without further ado, Ayame, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearby tavern, the Slick Hand. Okay, speak with Musasai at the Quicksand. Yeah, he seems to get the names of things wrong a lot. The Eorzea. Eorzea. Alright, so let's go ahead and sprint on over there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this in. I shall begin at the very beginning. In the distant past, Hingashi underwent a period of strife, during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy, the Age of Blood. In this age, full many took the battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war our art was forged, the way of the samurai. Eventually, the realm was unified under one banner and peace reigned once more. The people set aside their katana, save for we samurai, who continue to wield it as symbol of authority, and with that authority comes a grave responsibility, protecting the peace. To ensure the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In so doing, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm. Such is our calling. Hingashi, or Eorzea, it matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end, we shall journey the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundations of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to excise it. Well, now, that certainly got exciting quick. As a silver-tongued showmaster again. But with some even quicker thinking, I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. Momozigo, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I have found my pupil at long last. I pray that you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, I had a mind to join you. Wherever you go, I can sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you are planning to root out evil in our fair city? If so, you'd do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure the information you're like to need. That is a small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorzea. There is that indeed, and fate not seen fit to unite us, I never would have found my way here from Fester Bay. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing. If anyone knows anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried recruiting them for the Colosseum. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by Musasai himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put pressure on, but I have the highest hopes for you. And here we are then. I shall undertake my search with Momozigo's help. Until such time as there are developments, pray continue honing your newfound skills. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the next quest unlocks at level 52. Which, it's going to be a while before we get there. Let's go ahead and swap back to Warrior. Since that is where we are best equipped at the moment. We're going to be doing Samurai once we are fully into Heaven's Word. Alright, let me just check one little thing. Okay, so we've been going for about 30 minutes. And the next two quests, which are the final two quests of A Realm Reborn, involve nearly an hour's worth of cutscenes. Plus a lengthy credits sequence. So, we're probably looking at well over an hour. I'm just trying to see the time and decide. It would probably be best to go ahead and just cut here. That Samurai quest took a bit longer than I had anticipated. So, yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll cut here, and when we come back next episode, we'll run through the final two quests of A Realm Reborn, and then we will head into Heaven's Word after that. Alright, so we'll look forward to that next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.